Hello everyone, today I'm doing a video to compare the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer, which is the BOV860 model, which is this one, the smaller model that Breville is making, compared to the Smart Oven Air Fryer, the BOV900 model, which is the bigger one, which is here on my counter. Now, my toaster oven stopped working and I decided that I wanted to buy a new fancier one, and I've been thinking to get an air fryer because we are now on the health side and we don't want to fry anymore. So I was thinking to get an air fryer, and when my toaster oven stopped working, I was like thinking, I started researching and I found Breville has a toaster oven plus the air fryer all included in one. Plus I can bake in this one, and it has lots of features that it could be very useful for me. And I personally really do a lot of cooking in the kitchen, so I decided to go with the Breville. Breville is a really good company. They do really good toaster ovens. So my problem was that my counter is really small. As you can see, my kitchen is not that big and the size of my counter is not that big. So I wanted something to fit, like my toaster oven wasn't that big before. So I decided to get the small one first, and I brought it home. I put it, as you can see, it fits really well. It fits perfect. The size of the small of this particular one is 18.5 times 14.6 times 11. So the width is 18.5 and times 14.6, which is the depth, and times 11, which is the height, and it just fits really perfectly. It comes with, let me show you what it comes with. It comes with the 13 inches pizza pan. Also, it comes with the roasting pan with the broiling rack. It comes with the air fryer basket. Also, one rack. The one rack, you can position it to 3 different positions. Also, here you have this that controls what different choices you want. It has a toast. I will show you here. It has, let me see if it can zoom. See if it can. It has, you can toast, you can do bagel, you can bake, you can roast, broil. There is the pizza. You can put pizza, cookies, reheat. If you don't want to use your microwave, you can use this feature. Warm, it keeps things warm instead of air fry, which is, this is the most feature I got this one for, and slow cook. So, and also a nice thing about it, it has marks here where to position the rack so you can get things perfect. So let me see if it shows. It shows where you put the broil rack. It shows where you put the toast or bagel. So when I brought it home and I tried it, it just worked really, really well. It came with the kind of 4 recipes, cookies, and I believe like zucchini fried. This one, zucchini fried, comes with 4 recipes, which was kind of nice. And here it tells you kind of what options it can make: bake and cookies, pizzas, bagel and toast, reheat and warm. There's the broil, which I tried to do hamburger with the broiled setting. It came really well. Roast and a slow cook, which I still didn't try. Air fry I tried and it was perfect on this particular one. So I like it a lot. It's wonderful. And then I start thinking maybe the bigger one would still fit well. So I kept thinking, and then after a few days I went and got the bigger one because I wanted to see if it will fit good in my counter. Now all the options that this one has was really perfect, but somehow because the bigger one has a little bit more features than this one, which it has, the bigger one, the model is BOV900. It has these features, which is toast. You can toast, you can do bagel, broil, bake, roast, warm, pizza, proof, which this one, the smaller one, doesn't have, the air fry, reheat, cookie, slow cook, and dehydrate. Dehydrate, this version does not have. So I would say that the bigger one has 3 more options than this one, which I'm going to put the bigger one now and go over the features and compare both ones, what the other one, the bigger one, has than this one. Just give me 1 second and I will bring the bigger one. So this is the bigger one. As you can see, it did not kind of it still looked good on my counter. I mean, it still looks perfect. As you can see, it's really, I mean, I didn't feel that big of a difference between the small one and the bigger one. Now, if you want to know the size of my counter from my sink till the end, it's 40 inches. And from the end to the length of it till the end of the counter, which is here, it's 77 inches. Now the height from the cabinet on the top here till the end of till the counter, it's about 20 inches. Now the dimension for the bigger one, it's 21.5, which is the width, times 17.5, which is the depth, times 12.7. Now I want to mention that if you the width that they are talking about, because that's what Breville put, it's the inside from here up to the back. Let me show you what's in the back. It's kind of curved little bit because of the pizza pan. So if from here to here, it's about 14.5 inches. But if you include this one, and there's kind of 2 knobs here, it's about less than an inch actually. So it makes it about 17.5. Also, this one comes with 2 racks, stainless steel, 1, and this is 2. It comes with the air fry basket. It comes with the pizza pan, 13 inch. Also, it comes with the roasting pan with the, you know, stainless steel broiling rack, which is really good. I like this feature that it has 2 racks instead of 1, because the other one has 1. This one has 2. And at those racks, there is like about 4 positions. You can change the positions about 4. And of course, it's bigger. And the other thing that this one has that the other one, the smaller one, does not have is the proof feature. The proof feature, if of baking, let's say you do your own bread and you bake and you use dough. The proof, you can just put the proof setting, and it's like the perfect temperature for a dough to rise. It goes between 8. You can set it between 85 up until 100 degree, and so sometimes in the winter it takes longer for the dough to rise So it's really convenient. So I really like this feature because usually I bring those frozen dinner dough, and I do these a lot, and I wanted this feature because sometimes it takes 5 to 6 hours for those dinner dough to rise. So this is perfect for me. So another feature that this one, the bigger model, has than the smaller one is that it has the dehydrate feature. So if you're someone that do kind of like dehydrate fruits, or you dehydrate vegetables like tomatoes or mushroom, so this is really nice and good feature. The other thing is the air fryer. Oh my god, I love it so much. I did several things, like I did fries in the air fryer, and was amazing. It was really amazing. We enjoyed it so much. And the toast came so perfect. Also, you can here set the temperature. Let me show you. It does not show. Maybe if I can turn it on, you can see. So the toast, you can here set like the darkness, what setting you want for the toast. Also, you can put how many slices. Let me see. Let me show you. This is 3 slices, 4 slices, and also you can change the temperature as well. Let me see. Can you change? Yeah, you can change the setting for. Okay. The other thing that the bigger one has that the smaller did not have is the face button, which is here. The face button, it's kind of convenient if you have let's say you cook, and I personally use this because sometimes I would be baking something or cooking something, and I put it in the oven, and sometimes I like to put it at the beginning, like the first 10-15 minutes on a higher temperature, like let's say 450, and then I like to reduce it after 15 minutes to 400 degree, because at first I want it like to get really warm fast, and then I reduce it. So this one you can set both temperature with the face button, program it, and then the second, for like let's say 15 minutes, I put it 450, and then after 15 minutes the 400, and it does this automatically. So I felt this kind of works for me personally. Also, I like this feature. I love it, I love it, I love it, because you can just take this out completely and clean it and put it back. Personally, I put like this aluminum foil because I kind of like this toaster to stay clean, and it looks like, really look at this, it looks like so nice and so shiny, and I want to keep it clean. I don't think Breville recommend that you put anything, but I'm just gonna put it anyway because I really like it to stay clean. I honestly clean this every single time I use it. I would wipe it and clean it because I want to keep it so clean, because I'm so in love with this. I'm so in love. This is very impressive, to be honest. I love this machine. Like, if I can hug it, I want to really hug it. That's how much I love this toaster. And also, like, I felt that instead of like buying an air fryer, a toaster, and you put, as I said, like I don't have like that much room in my counter, instead of like putting so many things, you can just have this and one machine that has so many features that does a lot of things. And to be honest with you, ever since I got this smart oven from Breville, I stopped using my oven. I don't have to use my big oven anymore. Let me see if I have more things to tell you about this one. Of course, when you first buy this, you have to wash everything before the initial use. I washed every single thing, the racks and everything. I think the roasting pan, it's the size of it 13.9. The other one with the smaller one, it's 11 times 13, the smaller one. What else I like in this one? It has also, both of them, they do have the reheat button, which with the reheat, if you don't, let's say you don't like to use microwave, and you can just use the reheat setting instead of cooking your food, just reheat. And I used it, my microwave, I had for a few days it stopped working, so I had to use this toaster oven for the reheat button. Worked perfectly. It took longer, of course, than a microwave, but it worked perfectly. So if you are one that you don't like to use microwave, you can use the reheat setting and reheat whatever you want. Use it kind of as a microwave. What else I wanted to tell you? Also, very, very important thing. Just give me 1 second, because I want to show you something so interesting, because I love this feature. The most thing I'm excited about, to be honest. Breville had this kind of cutting board. Let me see it. Cutting board that you could place, which is this one here. You can place on the top of the toaster oven, and this one, it helps a lot because it makes you kind of gain the countertop that you lost, which is the count, because you put the toaster oven. So you can put like bread here, you can put anything you want, because this one gets really hot. I mean, very hot, and you can't even touch it. But I got this one, Breville made it especially for, they have two sizes, for the small one or the big one. And because I decided to keep the big one, finally, I got the cutting board. This one, you can use it for three things. Either you can use it as a cutting board, just, you know, not to get the heat from the toaster oven. Also, the third thing, of course, you can use it, as I said, of course, you can use it at serving tray. You can put cheese and pickles and, you know, the grapes and everything. You can just put it as, do it as a serving tray. So this one, believe me, if you buy this toaster oven, get this one. Get this one, trust me. And also for me, sometimes what I do is when I want to get something from, when I want to get out, like let's say I'm doing fries or something, and it's really hot, this basket, so I take it out and I place it on the board. Even like with the pizza, with everything, we take it out and place it on the board. So this board is really convenient. So I really recommend you to buy the board if you're getting this. Definitely, it's really a must. And plus, don't forget, it looks just great. It looks so good. Let's see. Now the price difference between the smaller one and the bigger one, for me, really, it was about $40 difference. So it wasn't that big of a deal, and it still fits really well on my counter. One more thing I wanted to say, because this is the only thing that made me wanted to return this one and keep the smaller one. The bigger one, when you let's say cook food in it, for like 5-10 minutes. After you turn it off, there is like a fan that keeps going on, like making a noise. I'm gonna try to videotape the noise of it and put it with the video just for you to hear it. Even when you turn it off, the fan keeps going because it cools the machine, the inside of the oven, it cools it off. And this bothered me, like the noise literally bothered me. I don't know, it just bothered me, and I was like, I can't stand this, especially if I'm in the kitchen. So so this was a factor kind of that was making me wanting to return this. But then, thank God, luckily I discovered if I keep this open, the door open, only for a few minutes, it will cool off really quickly and the fan will stop. So after I figured this out, I'm like, I'm keeping the bigger one because it just fits so perfect on my counter. I love it so much. Here the oven is on, and I'm going to let you hear the noise, the sound when of the fan when I turn it off. Can you hear? The fan is still going on. So a solution, as I mentioned, I'll open it, few minutes, it will stop. Another thing, for the bamboo cutting board, it does have kind of like legs for it's heat resistant, so that's kind of nice. And another thing, also, I don't know if you could see, I'm gonna try to lift it a little bit. It does not lift, but let me zoom it. If you could see here too, it has kind of like 4 legs with the heat resistance, so it's not going to damage your counter, because you know, that's important to know as well. It's not like it goes straight to your counter, and because it heats up really high. So I think basically these are the only difference. They're both the same, literally they're both the same exactly, other than the. So if you have any question, please don't hesitate to comment below. I would be more than happy to answer any question you have. I do hope that this video, you find this video informative. If you are debating between the small one and the bigger one, just like I was, I hope that you find this video really informative. And as I said, if you have any question, just comment it below, and I will be more than happy to answer any question. Good luck with your purchase, and enjoy your day. Bye bye.